up on a diet, quick and quiet and fast. First hot month hits and they're already looking for the exit, already looking at the past, like it's proof this one's broken too, like it's proof they should just walk away. Nobody teaches us that real love is supposed to be hard some days. We got so used to swiping past anything that don't feel easy right away. Forgot that easy don't mean real. Forgot that real takes more than a day. Forgot that anything worth having is usually gonna cost you something first. Tried to fix it. Watch them treat the marriage like a problem instead of something worth every bit. The fight, the work, the hard conversations they never had. Watch them walk away and call it peace when it was really just giving in to sad. I promised myself I wouldn't repeat it, wouldn't run at the first sign of a storm. Promised myself real love means staying even after the shine wears off, after it's worn. Promised myself I'd be the generation that finally learned how to stay. Everybody wants a love that looks good on a screen. Nobody wants a love that shows up messy, that shows up unclean. But messy is where the real stuff happens. Messy is where love actually gets proven. I would rather fight for real love with you than fake it. Rather bleed for something true than pretend and try to make it look easy for everybody watching from the outside. I would rather struggle beside you than walk this life pretending everything's fine while nothing underneath is real. I would rather fight for this than fake how I feel, 'cause faking it is just a slower, quieter way of already leaving. People don't fight for love anymore. They just replace it when it gets too hard. Trade it in like an old car, like a lease, like a worn-out deck of cards. But love ain't disposable. Love ain't something you toss when it's inconvenient. Love is something you kneel down for, something you fight to keep, something obedient. Obedient to a promise, not to whatever feels comfortable in the moment. It's obedient to nothing but the choice you made the day you promised to stay. Not to your comfort, not to your ease, not to the easiest way. People think love is supposed to feel good every single day, but real love is a decision you make even when feeling good has gone away. I've seen good marriages end over things that could have been talked through, over pride, over silence, over two people too tired to push through. The hard part, the boring part, the part where nothing feels exciting anymore. That's exactly the part that separates the ones who stay from those who walk out the door. That's exactly the part that decides whether a love becomes a legend or just a memory. We treat love like it should be effortless, like real love don't take sweat. But the strongest love I've ever seen is the love that's had to work the hardest yet. The love that's been tested by bills, by grief, by years that nearly broke it clean.
That's the love that means something.
That's the love that's actually seen.
What it means to choose somebody, not just fall for somebody by accident. Choosing is a muscle, choosing is a daily, deliberate, conscious event. Not some feeling that just happens to you
while you sit back and wait.
Real love is built with your own two hands.
Real love takes deliberate weight,
deliberate effort, deliberate sacrifice,
deliberate showing up when it's hard. Most people see love on the surface, see the good morning text, the date night photos. Never see the depth underneath, never see what actually holds it,
what actually shows
up when nobody's watching, when there's no audience, no likes, no applause. Real love ain't a performance. Real love is what happens behind closed doors. It's what you do when nobody would ever know the difference if you didn't.
I used to think I knew what love was, 'cause I felt butterflies, felt the spark. Didn't understand that feeling is just the beginning, just the entry into the dark. And beautiful work of actually knowing somebody, all their layers, all their fears. Not just the highlight reel version, but the version built through years.
Built through arguments and apologies, and every version of showing up
over and over,
of actually paying attention,
actually asking
the deeper question.
not just how was your day,
but what's really going on underneath the surface. What's the real confession? 'Cause most people never ask the second question. They stop at the first easy answer.
I would rather fight for real love with you than fake it.
Rather dig deeper than the surface,
Rather actually make it.
my mission to know you all the way down to your bones.
Not just love the parts that are easy, not just love what's shown.
Real love goes deeper than a feeling,
Deeper than a fade.
I would rather fight to know all of you for the rest of my days.
Every layer, every scar, every part.
You thought I never wanna see. I didn't know your favorite childhood memory until year 3. Didn't know what you were actually scared of until you finally let me see the parts of you that don't come out easy, that take trust to unfold. Real love takes the time to actually learn somebody, not just assume you already know. Assumption is the enemy of intimacy. Assumption keeps people permanently strangers.
People fall in love with an idea of somebody, not the actual person underneath. Fall for the projection, the fantasy, the version with no teeth. No flaws, no history, no baggage, no complicated past. Real love falls for the whole truth of somebody, and that's the love that's built to last.
I stopped asking you surface questions and started asking about your dad. About the year that broke you, about the version of yourself you're most afraid you had
Or have
or might become.
the questions
That actually means something.
That's when I started really loving you.
Not just the easy parts,
But everything,
everything you've been hiding, 'cause nobody
ever asked deep enough to find it. Death ain't comfortable, death means
insecurities, the old wounds,
the version of them that isn't witty
or put together,
just raw and human and sometimes hard to be around.
but that's the version worth loving.
That's where the realest kind of love is found. Found in the parts people spend their whole lives trying to hide from everybody else.
I used to love the version of you that showed up well rested and put together. Now I love the version too tired to fake it. Love you in every kind of weather.
'Cause death means loving the whole range,
Not just cherry picking the better.
real love don't skip the hard chapters.
Real love don't skip the hard chapters.
Real love reads the whole rest.
Every messy, unfinished, unedited page.
Cover to cover, start to finish.
Fighting for love ain't yelling, ain't slamming doors, ain't keeping score. Fighting for love is showing up again the next morning after a fight the night before.
Fighting for love is going to therapy, even when it's uncomfortable to sit in that chair. Fighting for love is choosing the hard conversation over easy, comfortable despair.
'Cause silence feels peaceful for a while, but it's really just a slow kind of war. Oh, fighting for love is saying sorry first, even when you think you're partly right.
Fighting for love is turning off the TV, is putting the phone down for the night.
Fighting for love is learning your partner's love language, even if it ain't your own.
Fighting for love is showing up in the ways that make them feel truly known.
Not the ways that are easiest for you to give, but the ways they actually need.
Fighting for love is small and unglamorous 90% of the time.
Fighting for love is doing the dishes, is remembering to call, is 100 acts nobody puts in a rhyme. Nobody writes a song about taking out the trash, but that's where real love actually lives. I would rather fight for real love with you than fake it.
Rather do the boring daily work than pretend and try to shake it.
Off like it don't matter, like showing up is optional.
I would rather give everything I've got.
Give it all unconditional.
Fighting for love means giving your whole self,
Not just what's convenient.
I would rather fight for this every day than never be lenient.
Leaning on myself,
Lenient on the effort.
leaning on the promise I made. I changed jobs once, 'cause the hours were eating away at us, at our time together. Wasn't an easy decision, took a pay cut, but I'd do it again whenever. 'Cause no promotion, no title, no paycheck is worth losing what we have.
Fighting for love sometimes means giving up something good for something better.
Something you'd never trade back.
Sometimes it means measuring success by a different scale than the world taught you to use.
I moved across the country for you, left my whole life.
My whole family behind.
Wasn't easy,
Still isn't some days, but I choose it again with the same mind.
'cause fighting for love means being willing to sacrifice.
Comfort for connection
Means choosing us over easy.
in every single direction.
Fighting for love means putting the phone down when your partner's talking.
Means noticing when they're quiet.
Means not letting distance keep on stalking your marriage without
saying something,
without checking in,
without asking why.
fighting for love means never letting silence become the norm.
Never letting it slide by.
Never letting the space between two people grow
So wide
it can't be crossed anymore.
fighting for love means learning to argue without trying to win, just trying to understand.
Means holding their hand through their worst day, even when you don't have all the answers in hand. Means showing up to the doctor's appointment, the funeral,
The 3 a.m. panic attack.
fighting for love means never once
Making them wonder if you're gonna have their back.
means being the one constant in a world that's constantly shifting
Underneath their feet.
and fighting for love means saying I was wrong.
Even when your pride don't wanna bend.
Means being the first to reach out after a fight.
Being willing to make amends.
Means choosing humility over being right.
Choosing connection over control.
That's the kind of fighting that actually builds something,
That actually makes us all
that actually builds a marriage that
can survive.
absolutely anything life throws at you. Hey! We put so much of ourselves into careers, into chasing a title and name. Come home with nothing left to give the person who deserves the best of us, not the same. Leftover exhaustion, leftover patience, leftover attention at the end of the day. Love should be the priority, not what's left over after everything gets its way. Not the last stop after work and errands, and everything else demanding our time.
I used to think success meant the corner office, the title, the bigger paycheck. Now I know success means coming home and actually being present, actually connecting.
Not just physically in the room, but really here,
Really seen, really known.
Success means my marriage is thriving,
Not just my career,
not just what I've grown.
not just the numbers on a spreadsheet, but the actual quality of the life I'm living.
Nobody puts love my spouse well on their tombstone, but maybe they should.
Nobody remembers your
Job title at your funeral,
the way they remember if you were good.
to the person you promised your whole life to. That's the legacy that actually lasts.
I would rather fight for real love with you than fake it.
Rather put this first than let ambition take it. Overtake priority, take the best of me every day. I would rather build a life around you than let you get in the way
Of some other goal that don't matter half as much when I'm old.
I would rather fight for this love than chase after fortune, chase after gold. 'Cause gold don't hold your hand when you're scared.
Gold don't know your name.
I turned down a promotion once that would've meant more travel, more time away. Chose to stay close,
Chose to be here for the ordinary Tuesday.
'cause the ordinary Tuesdays are what actually build a marriage.
Not the milestone,
The daily choosing,
the daily showing up.
that's what actually makes two people into a home.
Not the vacation,
Not the anniversary dinners, but the 1,000 unremarkable nights in in between. I know men who worked their whole life away and looked up one day to a stranger.
Wondered where the years went, wondered how their own house became full of danger
and distance instead of warmth.
'Cause they put everything else in front of their wife.
I refuse to be that man.
I refuse to trade my marriage
For the rest of my life,
we chase houses,
we chase cars,
we chase the version of success
that don't include oh, the person we promised to love.
and then wonder why the marriage feels so subdued,
So distant, so quiet
so far
from where it started.
so hard to name.
'Cause we spent all our fight on everything
Except the thing that actually matters most, the flame.
I want to be the kind of man whose priorities are visible in his calendar.
Not just his words,
'Cause words are cheap
but time is the realest kind of standard,
for what actually matters to a person.
where they choose to spend their hours
I choose you over the extra shift,
over the extra hustle, over everything else in my power.
I don't want to be somebody's afterthought.
Squeezed in between meetings and deadlines,
I don't want to be the last name
on somebody's list of priorities,
the last of the sign.
that they actually care,
I want to be fair,
not out of ego.
but out of what's right.
Love deserves to be the main event.
Not just something you get to,
If you've got time tonight,
not just something squeezed
into the leftover minutes,
after everything else took its share. Sure, I've seen men in their 60s talk about the wife they let walk away. Talk about her like a ghost, like a what if that visits every single day. Talk about how they were too proud, too busy, too checked out to fight. Talk about the regret that don't fade, the regret that keeps them up at night. The kind of regret that no amount of money or success can never quiet down. I've talked to women who gave up too early on a love that just needed more time.
more patience, more honest conversation, more willingness to climb
Out of their own pride and actually try before throwing the whole thing away.
Now they're starting over at 45,
Wondering if they gave up too soon, too fast, too easy a day. Wondering if the grass they jumped to was really greener,
or just a different shade of heart.
Not every love is meant to last.
I know that,
I ain't naive to that truth.
but so many people give up on love that could have made it,
Could have grown roots,
roots deep enough to survive anything.
if they just given it a little more soil, a little more rain.
I would rather fight for real love with you than fake it. Rather risk everything trying to live with the ache of
Wondering what if we just tried a little harder.
a little longer.
I would rather fight now while the fighting still makes us stronger.
Regret is a heavier weight than any fight could ever be.
I would rather fight for this than carry that regret for the rest of my life.
Can't you see?
'Cause regret don't fade with time,
It just gets quieter.
and heavier all at once. I I think about my aunt who left her husband over something small that could have been fixed.
20 years later, still alone,
Still talking about him,
still not over it.
sometimes the grass looks greener on the other side of a hard season.
But most of the time, it's just a different kind of heart, a different kind of reason.
Different problems wearing a different face, waiting on the other side of every fresh start. It's a different kind of reason to be unhappy, and by then it's too late to go back.
Too late to undo
the bridges you burned, the trust you broke, the love that could have made it through.
if you just stay one more year,
Tried one more conversation,
one more attempt.
instead of walking away the moment things got hard.
The moment love felt spent,
I don't wanna be 70 years old,
wondering about a love I gave up on.
don't wanna spend my last years
Thinking about the years before you were gone.
from my life, 'cause I let pride or fear or exhaustion.
Make the final call.
I'd rather fight now while I still can.
Then regret not fighting at all.
People think divorce is the brave choice sometimes,
The choice that sets you free.
but sometimes staying and doing the hard work is actually
The braver thing to be.
freedom. Ain't always found by leaving
Sometimes it's found by finally facing
what you've been avoiding,
what you've been too scared to keep chasing.
the uncomfortable conversation that could have saved everything if you just had it sooner.
I watched a friend give up on a marriage right before it would have turned a corner, right before the hard season would have passed, right before they would have been closer.
We'll never know what could have been,
And that's the saddest kind of ending.
not knowing if one more fight,
Would have been the fight worth defending.
not knowing if the love was actually gone,
Or if it just needed one more try.
So here's my answer, here's my choice, made clear and made for good. I'm not walking away when it gets hard. I'm not giving up like so many would. I'm planting my feet, I'm digging in. I'm choosing this over and over again. Love ain't a feeling I wait around for. Love is a fight I intend to win. A fight I'll show up for every single day, whether it's easy or not.
I used to think love was supposed to just happen, supposed to just flow. Now I know real love is something you build, something you grow.
On purpose, with intention, with your whole self given, not held in reserve. I'm done faking it, I'm done performing it. I'm giving you everything I've got, everything I deserve to give. We're not the same two people who started this, and thank God for that. We're better, we're stronger, we've been through fire and we came out combat. Tested and true, refined instead of destroyed, deepened instead of broken. That's what fighting for real love does. That's the truth we've finally spoken.
I don't know what's ahead, I don't know what the years still have in store, but I know I'll be standing right here, ready to fight for us once more. Whatever comes, whatever tries to pull us apart, whatever gets thrown our way,
time and never fake it, ever run, ever stray.
So here's every big mistake we've made, and every lesson it taught. Here's every reason to give up that we refuse, that we fought. I would rather fight for real love with you than fake it. Rather bleed for something true than pretend and try to make it look easy for everybody watching from the outside. I would rather struggle beside you than walk this life
Pretending everything's fine while nothing underneath is real.
I would rather fight for this than fake how I feel.
And I'll keep fighting for it every day until my very last breath.
If you're out there tonight thinking about giving up on something real, ask yourself if you've actually fought for it, actually tried to heal.
What's broken instead of just walking away from the wreckage. Real love is worth the fight, worth every ounce of the courage it takes, worth more than any comfort you'd find in giving up too soon. This is my soul life's aim. This is what I'm putting first. Not my career, not my comfort, not avoiding the worst of what it takes to love somebody all the way, all the time. I would rather fight for real love with you than fake it. And that's not just a rhyme, that's the truest thing I've ever said, and I'll keep saying it
Every single day. I would rather fight for real love with you than fake it. Rather bleed for something true than pretend and try to make it look easy for everybody watching from the outside. I would rather struggle beside you than walk this line
pretending everything's fine while nothing underneath is real.
I would rather fight for this than fake how I feel.
That's my vow, that's my choice, that's the love I choose to build.
I would rather fight for real love than fake it.
Every single day,
However long it takes,
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm staying, I'm fighting for you.